What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Cardi, and in today's video, for all y'all people out there that can't shoot, man, that are struggling to shoot, I got y'all boys with the best jump shots for all builds: low three-pointers, good three-pointers, small builds, tall builds, centers, guards, small forwards. It doesn't matter. Look, I got y'all boys. So before we get into this video, make sure you drop a like on the video. I'm gonna be going over tips, tricks, badges, settings, jump shots, dribble pull-ups, hop jumpers, everything. All right, so drop a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications if you have not already. If you want to check out my best animations video, if you want to check out my top 3 best builds video, I just posted those as well, so go ahead and check those out. And make sure you drop a like, subscribe, comment if you're a new sub, so I can say thank you. And let's get right into this banger. I got some clips going in the background, and you know, man, you know me, I got like a 94 win percentage in this game. Just went on a 50-game win streak today and lost it to a post score. But I'm really a dog, man. I really am a dog. So just trust your boy, watch the video all the way through, and you'll be right. You'll be able to shoot after this video. I promise. All right, let's get it. All right, boys, let's go ahead and get into this now. One thing I'm going to say, if you have not already watched my 99 overall max badge accelerator glitch, go ahead and watch that, because I literally just made this build tonight. It was a 90 overall, and in 2 hours I already have it to a 92. And in less than an hour of me just messing around, I have this build already to a 92. Okay, so go watch that video. It should be up the same day as this video, so yeah, go check that out. But before we get into this, we need to talk about some stuff. Okay, so as you can see, we got a little 2x rep for prime 3v3 all day, but we don't even need it because the theater's out. Okay, so look, all right, the things we need to go over for these jump shots, before we go over the jump shots, before we go over the badges, before we go over all that stuff, we need to go over your settings. Okay, now look, most of this stuff is personal preference. Now I see a lot of people, you know, just because I shoot good on one doesn't mean you're gonna shoot good on one. It's all personal preference. What people were saying at the beginning of the year, go to your settings, go to your controller settings, by the way. What people were saying at the beginning of the year was that jump was very early, then they were saying set point was early, push was late, and release was very late. And that's not how it is. It's all just a visual cue and personal preference. Now for me, I like my jump shot as fast as possible, and the fastest possible jump shot is going to come with jump. Okay, especially on lower three-pointers, you're going to want your jump shot fast as possible. If you use jump, it's going to be faster. Now it won't be too crazy, but in my opinion, it's the best. Now you don't release it when you jump. That's not how it works. It's still at the top of your head. It's still like when the ball's at your face. It's not when you jump, when you first jump. That's not when you release it. It's not that fast. I don't know why people say that. I tried set point, couldn't shoot. I tried push, couldn't shoot. I tried release, couldn't shoot. And then I finally came to jump, and I was like, okay, bro, I can finally hit a shot. Every single clip that I showed in the beginning of the video was all from jump. Okay, but if you can't shoot on jump, then that just means you need to keep trying other ones. But you need to make sure that you find a shot timing visual cue. Okay, nothing else working. Oh yeah, jump shot meter, that matters. Okay, turn that off. You get a 20% bigger green window. And in this game, I mean, Mike Wang already said it, if you shoot like 40% from 3, you're elite, and that's never been heard of. No one ever looks at a player card and they're like, oh, they shoot 40% from 3. That's insane. Like, nobody thinks that. So you need to turn this off, because he literally has tried to make shooting a lot harder on purpose. And if you have this off, you get a 20% boost to your green window. So you need to have this off, right? Everyone should know this by now. If you use your meter, bro, I just caught you lacking and you got to retire or something. I mean, I don't know, bro. If you're still using your meter in 2024, I don't know what to tell you. I actually don't know what to tell you. It's actually time to pack it up, head to the retirement home, start playing bingo or something, because 2K is not for you, Brody. It's time for bingo. Time for bingo with Grammy, okay? Because if you're using your shot meter, I mean, I guarantee you I could teach Grammy how to shoot without a shot meter. So if you can't, then it's time to go play bingo and win those bingo championships and go on a win streak at the bingo court. Because, I mean, Brody, we're not using this anymore. It's time to pack it on up. Pack it on up. Take this off, practice, and you'll be chilling. All right, those are the only ones that matter. Now none of these matter. Shot meter, none of that stuff matters. Shot meter, color, none of that stuff. Another thing I'm going to talk about is our shot feedback. Okay, having that off does nothing but make you not know how you missed. Okay, it does not give you a boost. It's been a myth. If you thought this was true, where you turned your shot feedback off and you got a boost, let me know, because I feel like this is something that was only really popular in 2K21. People were saying, oh yeah, in the videos that, like, oh yeah, turn your shot feedback off, you get a boost. It's not true. Okay, I've seen a lot of people have their shot feedback off thinking that. I want to know if it's still a prevalent thing, so let me know if you thought that. Okay, just let me know. But it's a myth. Okay, don't believe that. Have it on so you know if you missed early, slightly late, whatever, you know, you need to know. Alright, so let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now, the badges that are going to be important, okay? Obviously, everyone should know what badges are important in this game. But I'm just going to show you some of my badges. Alright, let's go over it. Well, I don't even know where to go. Badges. Okay, so look. the badges that I have. All right, let's see what shooting badges I got. All right, so let's see how much progression I've got here. I have no really shooting badges here. Okay, here. Open looks is a great badge, okay? This badge right here is going to help you hit your open shots, okay? It improves the player's ability to make wide open jump shots. So if you're wide open, I mean, you should be shooting every time you're wide open. You should never be scared to shoot, ever. So you need to be using this badge, okay? I have it on silver on my tall center build that is literally has a 78.3. So if you have a 78.3, or like if you even have you only need a 75.3. If you have it on silver, you're chilling, okay? So this is good on silver and higher. It's good. So I would make sure you have this badge. It's insane. Okay, you need to have this badge on. Let's see what else we got. Corner specialist, okay. Float game. Open looks is the best one here. Claymore is, I mean, that shit's mid. Bunny, okay, that's not a shooting badge. Let's go to A tier, okay? So guard up is good, but I just really haven't used it too much because I don't really like to shoot when people are in my face. I feel like I'm good enough at dribbling, you know, go watch my dribble moves video, little plug. But I feel like I'm good enough at dribbling where I don't really have to shoot in people's faces, you know what I'm saying? It increases the ability to make jump shots when defenders fail to properly contest. So most of the time, if somebody's right in my face, you know, unless they have like give me a lot of space, I'm not just gonna pull it in their face. I mean, I'm 6'2" on this build, so most of the time I'm not really trying to pull it in their face because it's already hard to shoot and I don't want to mess up my like takeover or anything like that, so I don't really do that. Spot finder is actually good. It improves the player's ability to get open off ball and raises the chance of knocking down the shot off the catch. This is a good badge, especially for centers, okay? If you're a center and you have this badge, this is good. If you're a tall guard and you have this badge and you're running around as a lockdown, or you're running around as a, you know, taller guard where letting your small guard or letting your center try to slip and then you run around and try to get open shot, this is actually a good badge. I'm not even kidding. I notice this popping up all the time on my tall center, so I definitely recommend this badge. Trying to get this badge maxed if you can. Space creator, that's not even a shooting badge, I don't think. I mean, it does increase the player's ability to hit both shots after creating space from the defender, but I don't think it's like, I don't know, I don't think it's too crazy of a badge. Okay, guard up, catch and shoot. Yeah, you need catch and shoot max. You need catch and shoot as high as you can get it, obviously, because I mean you're going to be catching and shooting a lot of shots in this game. You don't want to miss wide open catch and shoots. If your corner if somebody dots you, your teammate dots you, and you miss, I mean, come on. Green machine is a good badge, obviously. It's a good badge every single year. I don't even have to go over this. This is literally an insane badge. All right, now let's go to the S tier badges. This is where all the good badges are, pretty much. They know where they put them at is insane. Deadeye is insane. I have this on gold. Let's see what else is insane. Limitless range is insane. I get it on gold on this build, but on most of my other builds I don't even get it. It is not too crazy. It's not necessary. This is just a badge that has a nostalgia factor where everybody's like, oh, it's range extender, oh, it's limitless range. You know what I'm saying? It's not that crazy this year. Like, I can literally shoot from the other 3-point line with no limitless range. As you saw in those videos on my tall center build, look, the requirement is 85.3. I only have a 78.3 on that build. I don't get it, and I knocked down from literally the very back of the 2 square. I can hit a green. Okay, I've done it. I've done it. All right, so I'm telling you, you don't need limitless range, but it is a good badge if you can get it. It just, I don't know, it just is. It'll help you make more of those deep shots without takeover. Agent 3s is insane. Obviously, if you're fading and you're going to be fading a lot, Agent 3s is a badge you need. Blinders is a good badge. I've been working on that. But obviously, all these badges are important. Okay, now I'm going to show you really what you want to focus on. Is you want to focus on, as you can see, I now got my S tier badges I can put on overdrive on one of them. Let's see what I should have put that on. Okay, so I already have max Agent 3s. I need to put on limitless range, okay, because I don't have limitless range yet. Immunity. So most of the time, I wouldn't even use Scholar, bro, because a badge with Scholar applied will receive a significant increase in badge level progression in City, Rec, and Pro-Am whenever you finish with an A- teammate grade or higher. But if you don't finish with an A- teammate grade, you don't get it, okay? So, I don't know. It's okay. It doesn't give you, it will give you no progression, all right? If you don't, a lower grade will result in no badge level progression at all. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying, you're taking a risk. Okay, how many games, if you have an average teammate grade of super high, I do, so that's why I have it on. But if you don't, then I wouldn't put it on. But any badge that you're struggling to, you know, keep up, I would keep this on. I would put this on. All right, let's go ahead to my 8s here, see what's going down. Let's see. Like catch and shoot, I'm gonna put that on there. Let's see what's going down here. Okay, nothing's going down here except blow by, so I'm gonna put that on. That basically makes it where it's harder to for these badges to go down. Okay, that is why I like to do this. Okay, so I feel like it's very important for these badge perks, especially if you're trying to grind badges. You need these. And I also gave you the best badge method in that video I just posted, 99 overall accelerator and badge method. That's the fastest badge method. As you can see, I mean, I literally just made this player, so I already have, in like an hour of playing that method, I literally already have none of the silver badges count because that was all rebirth. Gold ankle breaker, gold agent 3s, gold hyperdrive, gold killer combos, gold deadeye, Hall of Fame handles for days, Hall of Fame speed booster. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious how fast that badge method works. I literally made this build an hour ago. Started grinding this build an hour ago. I've been on my center all these games I've been playing. Look, all these games I've been playing, I've been on my center. Look, city stats, 94 win percentage, 302 and 19. I have literally only been playing on my center build. Alright, let's look at my record. Okay, it's solid. You know what I'm saying? My record's solid. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. I think it's pretty good. You know, I gotta keep working though. Keep working, and we're gonna catch up. Okay, but that's just it for the badges. Okay, now let's get into some other tips. I'm gonna give you one more tip for y'all boys. One more tip, and then I'll give you some outside the game tips, and we're gonna get into all the jump shots that are good in this game. But these are things you need to know, bro. You can't just, you know, come in here and just expect to put on a jump shot and make all your shots. It's not gonna happen. Okay. I think I'm going the wrong way. Holy shit. But another thing I want to talk about while I'm skating over here is outside the game tips. Alright, what will genuinely help you if you're playing on a big TV, or if you're playing on a monitor that doesn't have 1 millisecond response time, it's going to be harder to shoot. Okay, the delay in this game is already bad enough. So if you don't have a 1 millisecond response time or faster, and you don't have an Ethernet, and you don't have a wired controller, it's going to make it even harder on you. Okay, now, okay, so my thing's reset already. So look, I haven't even done my workout. What you want to do is do your workout, because number one, that's going to give you better badge progression throughout the week. That's number one on those badges that you use. So you go to view workout checklist. As you can see, I'll get a badge sped up if I do the agility ladder, hurdles, leg press, battle ropes, yoga ball, treadmill, or sprints. Okay, so you just need to figure out which badge. You come up to it and it'll tell you to be like, all right, this will give you da da da, this will give you da da da, and you just choose, is that worth it to you? Do you already have that max? Like if I come right here, let's just see. Okay, press A. So you can see these are the options I have. Now I wouldn't really use any of these. I wouldn't really use a week's worth of upgraded badge progression just to have one of these badges on. No, I'm good on that. So you back out. That's what you do. Okay, now all you have to do is get 3 stars on any of these, obviously, or 3 stars on all of them, and you're gonna get an extra bar of Gatorade for free. And in my opinion, that's super important. Okay, that's super important. That's just my personal opinion. I think it's super important. Alright, because that is going to be able to give you more shots. Okay, you're not going to get as tired. It's going to make your jump shot easier to hit. Okay, now something else I want to talk about before we get into the actual jump shots. I forgot about this. The art of shooting. I'm sure most of you didn't even know this is here, because if you zoom out far enough, it doesn't even show it. You have to really zoom in. I don't know how often y'all always zoom in all the way over here. I don't really come over here. Like, I don't know why you'd come over to Dick's Sporting Goods Court. I mean, I've never even been over there. But the art of shooting is very important, okay? You can go in here, and if you have cold zones, you can make them no longer cold. If you have normal neutral zones, you can make them hot zones. If you have hot zones, you can make them purple lethal zones, which makes it where you don't miss from there. Okay, and in my opinion, I would not really worry about cold zones. The first week I wasted it on my center. I had a cold zone in the corner and a hot zone everywhere else, and I had to pick one. So I picked one, getting rid of one cold zone and getting a lethal zone, when I should have got 2 lethal zones. Every single time you should get 2 lethal zones. And this is way better than the Gatorade facility to practice your dribbling and stuff like that, okay? It's not even close. So if I come in here and I start dribbling, it's just way smoother. The jump shot's way smoother. There's no adrenaline bars. There's no one in here to bother you. There's no delay. You can just sit here and practice, okay? So look, I haven't even played too much on this build, not at all really in park, so I have no cold zones. I have a hot zone right here. If I wanted to make it lethal, I could, okay? This is very something important you need to be doing every single week. Choose the 2 you want to work on. It's very easy to do. It's very easy to do, so make sure you're doing this. I'm gonna back out, that way I can just get the ball and shoot around. But as you can see, I mean, the latency in here is way faster. It's way better. It's not even close. I mean, genuinely, it's not even close, bro. Look at this shit. Is it close? I mean, I promise you, it's not close, bro. It's actually not. It's ridiculous. I mean, I come in here and practice my jump shot all the time. It's way better to come in here and practice your new dribble moves, your jump shot, all that type of stuff. In my opinion, I just think it's way better. It's not even really close, dude. Holy shit. I mean, dude, look at this, bro. It's just way faster, way smoother. Sorry, I'm missing. I mean, holy shit. I'm gonna hit a green so we can leave here. Please go in. All right, let's go. All right. Now look, that's it. Okay, that's it. Just make sure you're doing your art of shooting, stuff like that, and let's get right into the jump shots, okay? All right, boys. Now, if you skip to this part of the video, I promise you this jump shot is not going to turn you into a demigod where you just can shoot like crazy. You need to understand the tips. You need to understand how shooting works. You need to understand the badge system. You need to understand all that stuff, the hot zones, how important they are, stuff like that, your timing, your settings. Okay, so if I caught you skipping here, you know what I'm saying? Drop a like at least, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications, and I'm not mad at you because I know how it is. I know how it is, bro. I know how this shit goes. But I'm telling you right now, if you watch the video all the way through, comment so they know, comment and vouch for me that I gave you some good tips that you probably didn't know. Let me know something you didn't know about, because I'm telling you, bro, if you just try to get a jump shot and just try to go put it on and you can't shoot, if you really can't shoot, then you know you're gonna need those tips and tricks. Now I understand if it's just a jump shot, then fine. If you need a better jump shot, then fine. Here you go. Kevin Porter Jr., Oscar Robertson, Steph Curry. In my opinion, for small guards, Kevin Porter Jr. is the best base. Then we also have a Steph Curry base, which is very good. We also have Fred VanVleet, which is very good. We also have Dwayne Wade, which is very good. Those are my top three. Oscar Robinson is okay. I wouldn't really use his base though. But the best upper releases in the game, Oscar Robinson, Steph Curry, Saddiq Bey has a good one, but if you're a small guard, you're not going to need that. And then I always put my release speed on max, and then I use Oscar. I could probably blend this even better if I wanted to, but I'm not even going to. Like, as you can see, all right, I got that release speed up to an A by just doing that, but that's completely personal preference and completely up to you. Now, I'm not going to touch my jump shot because I'm chicken with it, so I'm going to leave it how it is. Now, I'm going to go on to my tall center and my tall guard, that way you can see those jump shots, okay, for any three-pointer. All right, boys, now we are on my floor spacing slasher. Now this build gets an 86 three-pointer, okay, which is lower than my guard, but it's still high, but it also is 6'6", so it unlocks all those jump shots, so I'll be able to show you the jump shots that I use. All right, so this is a jump shot that I use on my center build and the jump shot that I also use on my tall guard builds, okay? Basically, it's the same thing. But as you can see, I use Dyson Daniels base. I think it's amazing. I also think Gordon Hayward base is good. I also think JT Thor base is good. Those are the three best bases in the game for lower three-pointers, okay? Now, I use upper release Oscar Robinson on the guard right here because it gets an 83-3, so I can get that. If you don't get that, use Oscar and Saddiq Bey, and then you can just turn your blending up the Saddiq Bey until you know, meet that threshold that you need, okay? If you're 6'10", what I would recommend is using like Dirk's base. Dirk has a good base, and then just put on whatever upper release. Doesn't even matter. If you're 6'10", you're not getting a crazy three-pointer anyways. That's going to be hard for you to shoot. So if you're 6'10" and up, then I'm praying for you. I'll be honest, I'm praying for you, but those are the jump shots. All right, bro? So click on any of those videos at the top of the screen right now. Drop like if you're new. Subscribe if you're new. Comment if you're new. Sub so I can say thank you. Follow me on any of those socials at the bottom, and I will see y'all boys in the next video, man. Peace.